Well, well, well. I think we should get this show on the road. What do you say? High zero and just zero. Just zero. High zero. We're gonna see if this works. Let's just click the button. Oh, up there we go. It took it a second. OBS was having a time. I did just remember I do need to do one extra thing here. So give me a Secarino chat. I need to add a garage cover because I didn't make these setups and someone will probably get mad at me if I accidentally leak the setup. Uh, that that's probably not big enough actually. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. It worked. I didn't know if that was gonna work or not. What do you know? Where'd that go? Oh, there it is. That needs to be bigger. Try 1500 by 1500? Oh, 1500 by 1500 is arguably too big, actually. I'm almost done doing the thing I'm doing. Just give me a sec. And it's close enough to center. Okay, there. So now I should theoretically... Well, that didn't work. Now did it. Thanks, freaking thing. It's fine. It covers most of the stuff that I don't want you to see. It kind of works. Can I move it down? Lock everything else. I mean, I got the garage cover. It's just not positioned to the best. Yeah, I think that just doesn't move. Okay, it's fine. Close enough. All right, so I guess our main question now, since Zero is here, how is the music compared to my voice? Should I turn the music down? Would be our first question here. I also just realized I left the VTuber box on. Give me a second for that. There we go. We don't need that. I haven't gotten any opinions, so I'm going to turn the music down slightly, because at least looking at the audio bars. We'll try that. I don't know if that actually is how that works or not. I probably should have learned how the volume sliders in OBS work before I did this. Is it better now or do I have to do it the other way? I might have to do it the other way. I can turn it. Oh, I actually already have Spotify turned down a bit. Okay, never mind. So it should be fine. Okay, there we go. All right, so time to drive some laps. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really driven that much in sprint cars since Knoxville. So this is this is a track that's kind of mediocre for me. So we'll see how tonight goes. Oh, and I guess before I pull out, mention in chat if the game is too loud as well, and I can turn that down then. I don't know how that'll be compared to me. Ooh. This track's bumpy. Array Stark, my favorite streamer. Game is very loud. Noted. Alright, we shall turn the game audio down a decent bit. If it's really loud and the music wasn't that loud before, I will turn it down by that amount. I was trying to pop a wheelie and didn't. I don't know if you can do that on the newer tire models, to be honest. Hello, Joe. Thanks for making me miss my turn in by typing piss in my chat.
Flat for you.
Alright, well, I probably shouldn't try what I'm going to try this lap without restrictor in. How do you pass in this car? I will have an answer to that in about an hour when the session goes up and we find out how the track will be. Because when the track is like this, you don't pass. At least not very easily. But if the track gets all gray, like the slick spot entering the corners is there, then you can roll the throttle and get by people. But for a lot of the night with sprint car stuff, and you'll notice that if you like watch some real ones, how in like the heat races there's usually not that much passing, but then in the feature there's a lot more. You just gotta let the track work in, which will be the big thing. Because like, I mean, I guess to use my own Knoxville Nationals this year as an example, I ended up going from the E main, which is the bottom consolation race, all the way to the C main, coming from the back of a field and everything but the E main. Like, you can pass when the track's good for it, but Volusia's a hard one anyways, because this track's kind of weird. We'll see what we do tonight. Honestly, with the way the split sizes are, it's 21 car splits, so I'm honestly not expecting to even be in second split. I'll probably be in third split with 4.1. But we'll see. I haven't gotten any more comments about the audio, so I'm assuming the audio is fine now. Which is good. That means I didn't have to do too much to get everything all set up here. But yeah, like I mentioned on the Blue Sky post, no reactive on screen. I mean, if I get the talking one before the end of the Pro Series stuff, I'll put it on screen, but I don't, given I only have the one I made out of my ref sheet right now, I just kind of didn't want to put it on there. Alright, I also realized I was going to try running the bottom like 10 laps ago and then got distracted with my rant about how you pass on a dirt oval, which is you don't most of the time. Alright, let's try this. Okay, well, it would help if I actually made the bottom. That would be great. And it feels alright. It doesn't feel fast, but it feels alright. I think in the long run it might work out. But I also have to remember that I haven't driven a 30-lap feature at Volusia in a long while, actually. Like, it's actually been quite a while. Frankie! Did you all have the audio of that alert? What? Nightbot, why are you yelling at Frankie? How dare you? What is Nightbot mad at you for? Shout out Kevin Steen, by the way. Oh, it's because you had more... Do I have that on? Give me a second. I can get rid of that. I'll get rid of it. Give me a second. Dad's stepping in. Chat moderation. Huh? Oh, I have that on. I see. What? Why is it getting mad at you? Unless it's excess symbols? Is that what it is? It got mad at him for something, and I don't entirely know what, because I don't have the emote spam filter on. We'll just turn off a bunch of it. We can figure it out. We'll just turn off all of it. Oh, but I guess since I'm sitting here in the pit lane... Oop, wrong screen. Aim type static. For those who haven't seen it on Blue Sky yet, which is probably a lot of you, here is our chariot for the, well, I would say for the Pro Series season. For Pro Series and beyond, this is what I'm rocking now. I finally actually got around to making an updated sprint car for myself. I think once the Pro Series is done, I'll make a version without the Pro Series logo. I'll put the regular logo back on, but this is what we're rocking for tonight and beyond. Anyways, since no one said anything, did the stream have the audio from the follower notification? Because I did, but I don't know if the stream did. I didn't test that with the audio mixer. Shout out Dirt 2. I wouldn't know if this song was in Dirt 2 because I didn't play Dirt 2, but it's a good song anyways. I love this band. But yeah, that's our chariot for tonight. Let's go back to the regular cam. All right. What do I want to do? I guess I'll just go out with no restrictor again. I didn't necessarily need to start the stream an hour early for like practice reasons, but more for getting everything set up reasons. I also realized that the scene is going to look really weird when I don't have the model on screen.
No damage. Car looks
because I have the eye overlay stuff above where the model will be, so that it's not covered by the model, which I don't have the model right now, so I could theoretically move that all down. I'm just going to leave it there. Ooh. This track is bumpy AF on the outside, which is very annoying. Turns out the track being really bumpy on the outside kind of sucks here. I feel like Volusia usually gets pretty bumpy on iRacing, though. It's just kind of how it is. I've run a lot of races here where the track has been like this. And this isn't honestly all that bad. It is a little bumpy, though. Alright, we're getting the feel of it now. I'm back in the groove. So, another thing for the people who didn't see the Blue Sky thing, I had the livery up for those who didn't. The plan is I will be streaming this again tomorrow, same time, and Thursday at the same time. And that'll be the plan for every week of the pro qualifying except for next week, where on Wednesday I will not be running the pro qualifying. I will be running the Horizon IndyCar Series for the, as I'm now calling it, the Alex Miller Championship Celebration 500 at Indianapolis. So I'll be streaming with that, presumably with Frankie and Lith if they want if they want me back. I don't see why they wouldn't. But if I'm back, so it should be with them for that. And we'll be running that on Wednesday next week. But it'll still be the same stream start time as these streams are. Around 7 Eastern. Let's see if this will work. Not really. What was that lap time? Yeah, I kind of lost the time for it. Registration should open in about 15 minutes here. And then we'll get in a practice and see what we're dealing with. I did see someone in a practice earlier with a pro license and 11,100 iRating, so you know. Real great for the confidence levels on my chance of making it there. There's a lot of freaks out there with dirt. Ooh. Oh, something you'll notice with me as you watch me through these next few weeks. I'm awful when it comes to pulling off tear-offs, and I press the button like all the time. So, like if iRacing ever introduced a limit for tear-offs, I'd be screwed. I'd run out on lap 5. Brandon Geisweit's here. I remember him. He was in the Knoxville top split a couple months ago. There'll be a lot of names I recognize from that, though. Tyler Shattuck. That's a name I haven't seen in a long while. You recognize that name, though? We got some people rolling in now. I have no idea what the sign-up numbers will look like for this. I don't remember exactly what they were for Knoxville, to be honest. I'd assume it'll be about what Knoxville was, if not a little more. Okay, this is actually under-fueled, I think. I might have to put another clip or two of fuel in for the future. Probably another gallon. The fuel number is saying I'm not going to make it 30 laps right now. But I don't know, maybe it's set up. It's probably set up for different conditions, which doesn't help me. Tyler Shell, that's another fast one. I believe he's a former Pro Series guy. I also just realized I'm making comments about the people who are joining the session, and you guys can't see that because it's under the border. Oops. Well, just trust me, they're joining. I guess I could move that. You can move that on the black box nowadays, but honestly, it's probably for the best that when driving, the stream can't see the text chat, given the dirt over community. But that's probably not a bad thing. This guy is having a time.
Outside. Clear.
That was horrifying.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
You made it work, though.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Holy shit, everyone is coming out of this right now. Oh, I almost made that. Oh, shout out Cody Rhodes. Fucking get out and hear that. Alright. We're feeling good. What are the tires like? 69. Nice. That's when you know it's going well. Alright. Pull that back up. I don't have that in the Nightbot, Joe. Although thanks for the command idea. I might add that one now. Huh. My hands are worn down after that. I don't want to imagine what they're going to be like at the end of this. Oh, banger. I also don't have exclamation mark banger yet, so don't worry about that one. Although I should do that one too. Oh, good lord, someone's dead. Oh, you can't change things in this, that's right. Oh! That's not the command, Joe. Is Frankie still here? If he is, you should do exclamation mark frisky. God, Shell went faster than me on this track. That's insane. He is insane, and I mean, this is gonna sound also insane of me to say. Tyler Shell is only, what are you, buddy? You can't just, you can't, you can't just slow down in the racing line and expect me to know what you're doing, but okay. Okay, bye. Thank you, alright? Jack is really starting to get screwed now. Yeah. As you'll all find out over the times of me streaming, we've got a lot of commands to shout out friends of the channel. Because I like doing that. Because the friends of the channel are cool people and you should go follow them. I mean, if you follow me, you probably follow most of them anyways, but... Which brings me to the statement of, holy crap, everyone. Why did everyone decide to follow me before I started streaming?
That's my butt.
Like, I have over 20 followers, and this is my first time actually streaming. Oh, I don't have an array one, array. I mean, I can make one. But, like... Chew. Oh. Welcome to dodging... Welcome to Dodge Car. Not Dodge the manufacturer. Dodge is in all the fucking 1K drivers that are flipping that I have to dodge. To be fair, Ray, I would have remembered to make a command for you if you streamed more often. Look, Joe, I'm just saying. I feel like I haven't seen a Ray live in like months. Like, you did that. I feel like the last time I remember you streaming was that one Motortown night that I was in there, but not like in the Discord call. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, why do people do that? Stop stopping on the cushion. Ah. Oh, that person's gone. Oh.
You've got wheel damage. You've got damage on the right side.
Huh. Alright, we'll go out for another couple minutes and then should be time to get registered and see what the numbers are looking like for tonight. Fat ass on the full fuel. I mean, it's not on full fuel, but I'd feel it if it was on full fuel, trust me. I gotta remember while I'm doing these that I gotta like be ready to explain stuff, because most of the people that are gonna be in here don't really know anything about this kind of racing. I am kind of the guy to explain it. Someone's gonna come in here and be like, the heck is this? This isn't a mini car. Someone's gonna come in and ask me what weight jacker I'm using. The answer is none. I mean, I guess this car does have the wing adjustment, which is kind of like a weight jacker in a weird way. It kind of does the same thing. Just not for specifically the right rear.
Car inside. Clear.
Oh. Yeah. I gotta look at the rest of the schedule for this. I believe next week we are at, or no, where are we at next week? Shit. Oh, we're at Huset's next week for this. So for these first 3 nights, we will be at Volusia, and next week we will be at Huset's Speedway. The, as of right now, newest dirt oval to come to iRacing. You know, back in like, whenever the hell it was, like May. Yeah, it's here. So we have that. And then week 3 will be at Williamsgrove Speedway, one of my home tracks within iRacing. And week 4 will be at Lincoln Speedway, which is also one of my home tracks within iRacing, even though I've never been to Lincoln. I have been to Williamsgrove, I have not been to Lincoln. I should put that on the list as well. Oh. Yeah. We're getting to the point where this is probably about where the track might start evening out a bit more for the race. We'll see. It's gonna be slightly strange because I don't really know how it's gonna work with the session, because we don't have the heats. So I don't know if the track is gonna generate kind of like how it does for the fixed series, which doesn't have heats, where the track will generate with some slick in it already. Yes. Shout out Zero Alexander. Oh. Fucking upside down car in the middle of the racetrack, as you do. You'll notice that I don't really have many reactions to cars like that, just because I've been doing dirt oval for so many years that I'm kind of used to it. Kind of used to just occasionally having to dodge a car that just died. And yeah, follow me on Blue Sky, even though everyone that's in the chat right now already does that. Follow me on Blue Sky again. Chase Stewart. Alright, so now we are going to go and do this. You guys are going to have a black screen for a second. It's okay, this is part of the process. Because I don't have a iRacing UI scene yet. But give me a second. Deal with the black screen. Give the UI a second to recognize that I signed up, and just like that, we are in the process of loading back in to a new session, because it's so much different than the other session. Shout out Need for Speed Underground 1. No, Joe, that's a future stream idea. I've got a spreadsheet. Alright, let's see how this thing's going to handle in Q-Trim. Shane Yost, I recognize that name. Oh, well, I mean, if this is what the practice is starting like, it might actually have a little bit of slick on the track. Okay, that'll change things for the features.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. New fastest lap for you.
Out. Oh, hi. Sorry. Oh, actually, that was Brody Dusher. Never mind, I'm not sorry. If you know, you know. $96 people already, jeez. Gonna be a big night. I mean, it'll be much like if you've been watching Frankie and Anna's adventures in the IndyCar qualifying for their Pro Series. It's going to be similar. People will drop off after a few weeks, but the big thing with this series that's different from that is you actually qualify per week. So how this works is after the 3 nights of qualifying this week, the top 40 in the standings will make the Volusia main race on Monday next week. And then we do that for the first 4 weeks. So each week you have a shot to make it, instead of it just being everyone makes the Pro Series. It's a weird format, and I'm going to be honest, I don't entirely like it, but I feel like in my mind, the ideal format for this would be that the top like 10 or so from the previous year are locked in for the full season, and those are kind of like your full-time outlaw drivers. And then everyone else, and then there's like the however many open spots to qualify for that week, each week. I think that'd be cooler. Because even though I would never be on the level to be one of the people who's locked in, it feels unfair for people like that they have to actually qualify in every week.
Outside. Outside is clear.
but yeah, that's how this works. And then for the final week 5 is Knoxville, and the top 60 in overall points are locked in for that. So basically we want to try to be in the top 60 if we want to compete for the big money. I don't actually know if the weeks prior have any prize money, but I know the Knoxville one does. Which reminds me, I should see if I can get any secret information from one of our iRacing employee friendos on what the prize split is for that. Because the article says that the winner gets $6 grand, but it says the total purse for the tournament weeks is 11 grand. So it's like, well, clearly most of the people get money. I just want to know how many. Like, do I at least get a couple $100 if I fucking make the top 60? Thinking of something to question. Zero Alexandre, if you're still here, you're streaming tonight, aren't you? Can't park there, mate. Oh, good lord, don't hit the gap, buddy. Okay, yeah, looking at this, I'm definitely gonna have to add some. Tony A. Green is trying to qualify for this. I mean, I'm not slow by any means. I'm just not nearly as good as guys like Alex Bergeron. Alex Bergeron, I believe, is a former champion of the Pro Series, maybe even multi-time. He's a guy I know the name of from the Pro Series. Like, he's always up front. Very successful driver in terms of the dirt pro stuff. Not get an answer from Miss Zero. I think they're streaming tonight. I was gonna ask when they plan on going live, because if it's not too long after this is gonna be over, could extend the stream for a little bit longer, so that we could raid into Zero. Because my
inside, clear.
Keenan is still not back streaming yet after his vacation. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna have anyone to raid unless Lith is live by then. I don't know if he will be. If not, we could maybe go long enough to until he's live. I don't know if he's streaming tonight or not. I guess I could DM him. I do have access to Lithium Fox in my Discord DMs, as well as a ping on Discord, which I'm not sure what it's for, but we'll figure it out. noticed that when you see it in my task.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Track dries out so quickly because of the fact that it's daytime.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Ugh. Let me grab my cellular device here. Never fade away. Oh, never mind. There's my answer. Lith and Fox are not streaming tonight. Okay, so there goes that idea for who to raid, now doesn't it? Yeah, only one channel I follow is live right now. That's a problem. We'll figure it out. Hopefully someone will be live by the time I'm done with this. And if not, we'll just go until someone is live. I don't know. Oh, thinking of audio stuff from our various talks about audio stuff, how is it in terms of background noise on the microphone? Because I tried something to fix that. Because when I did my little test stream the other day, that was kind of a problem. Can't end stream until someone that I want to raid is live. That's the rule. I don't know. Depending on how I feel after the race, we could do a little bit of railroader or something for a little bit, or just do some AI races or something. Because I do have my gaming thing. Oh, that's a good reminder there for me. We're gonna want that off. Yeah, Bergeron basically shows up for the Pro Series every year and doesn't really run officials. Like, he's not a name I see often either. But yeah, he's here as always, and he'll probably make it. I'm gonna beat Joe to the video game soundtracktism moment right here. Shout out to MX versus ATV Untamed. I think I have most of that game's soundtrack on this playlist because I love that game's soundtrack. I got enough time that I can go out for another one. I do kind of want to see. I won't bother with that right now. I don't really know what the situation is going to be like in terms of how much restrictor you'll want. Thinking of this. No one take any information from the bottom of the setup here, please. Because the garage cover doesn't cover it. I guess iRacing didn't update their garage cover for the new UI yet. Which doesn't shock me because the Indy Lights car also doesn't have push to pass on iRacing yet. Some corner entry. Nick Cooper's about to pass me on the inside. That's insane. track position right now.
Inside. Clear.
The inside doesn't work unless you have sauce like he does right now, apparently. Nick Cooper, everybody. Nah, I'm not gonna drag him through the mud. I don't know how good he... I mean, he's clearly pretty good. Oh yeah, of course Duscher's gonna be here. He'll probably freaking make the thing, knowing my luck. It gives us someone to cheer against.
Outside. Clear.
Oh. Turned in too early. Oh, speaking of X versus ATN, tamed on edge by Authority Zero, everyone. Told you most of the game soundtracks on this playlist. No, Kawhi, I didn't sneak online this time. This time it was intentional. I went live intentionally this time instead of accidentally. Welcome to the prequel streams, is what I'm calling them, I guess. I can't believe you didn't look at my blue sky today, Kawhi. SMH fake fan. I posted about this and put it in Discords. The prequel streams. Oh, we got an Eva. Hello, Eva. Welcome to the prequel streams, aka I lied and said I was my first stream would be January 3rd and then decided 2 months before that to go live. Just so that I could document my attempts at the World of Outlaw Pro Series, obviously. I mean, I guess I could have just recorded them, but that's not as fun. The first proper stream is going to be January 3rd. I'll have the stuff set up by then. Well, I hope I'll have my reactive by then. Because I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to get a refund for not getting it in time if it hits like a certain point. The the pre-debut stream. No, it's the prequel streams as I'm calling it. The prequels, just like insert Star Wars movie names here. We're here, we're gonna attempt to make the Pro Series and fail, and we're gonna have fun doing it. And I mean that because I haven't driven sprint cars in a long while and I've been itching to get back in. So here we are. I mean, I'll have more fun after this week because this is kind of the track of the ones that we're running that I'm just kind of meh with. The last three are bangers, though. I'll have fun for those because I haven't gotten to race Husitz in a while, and I love Husitz. But yeah, so for everyone who's just now in, I will be streaming again tomorrow and Thursday for same time for more of this because we get three qualifying sessions, unlike those stinky IndyCar people who only get one. So we, so I'll be live for that, and then we'll go from there. Suffering for Zolder. Yeah, you guys are doing that this weekend. I'm not. I wasn't cool enough to be on a team that was in for it. So I'm here running sprint cars instead. Oop. Blinking a little bit. I'm not dropping frames though, so that's good. We've been live for an hour and I haven't dropped any frames on the network side of things, so that's good. Because I did have some nerves about that, especially because my dad is having people over tonight. Is anyone streaming Top Split for this race? I wouldn't know because I'm not good enough to be in Top Split. So, I mean, you can probably keep a lookout. I don't know if any of the top guys stream, to be honest. But I'm streaming whatever split I end up in if you want to watch me be bad. If that's any, if that's any, word. I can't think of the word, so we'll get there. It'll come to me in like 10 minutes. Are you just doing a 6 meg output? Koai, I think it's hilarious that you think I know whatever the heck you just said means. For top, yeah, I knew going in when I saw that the splits are 21 cars, I was like, yeah, I'm not making top split. I'm not even gonna. I'm expecting to be third or fourth split, which is wild when you consider I'm 4K. But yeah, I know it's a long shot for me to have any chance of actually making it, but I'll be honest, I just wanted an excuse to I just wanted an excuse to run sprint cars with a good field of drivers again, because I don't get an often chance to do that. Koai, I'm assuming you're referring to the bit rate, in which, if you are, yes, I have it on 6K. Like if you're, yeah, I have bit rates. I have bit rate set to 6K because I googled what to set it to, and people said 6K. Because I turned the thing to advanced and I was like, what does that number do? And I was just like, well, I'm just going to Google it. Yeah, I'm running it for fun too. Like, that's kind of what we're doing here. An excuse to get to run some sprint cars for the first time in a while. I'll be honest, I haven't really run since Knoxville. Like I made the big top split, but yeah, we're running. And maybe we get lucky. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's what all the things I googled said. It was just like, yes, Twitch can basically only do 6K, so that's that. Yeah, 3 minutes till the session goes up here. It's going to be a quick one, so that'll be fun. A nice quick sprint car race because we don't have heat races to deal with. So that'll be interesting. I see. I reckon your SF will be through 4. Yeah, I would expect it to be something like that. It's going to be insane. That's all I know. I mean, I've stayed up there on the charts for timing in this, but I think that's mostly because I was one of the first people in here and did that on a queue set. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what names are in my split mostly. All right, session should be going up here in a sec. 248 people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people for a lot of splits, given it's only 21 car splits. I mean, quite a few. So we'll see what happens. I mean, this is only the first night, too, so if it goes bad, I got 2 more nights to hopefully do anything. And if people score enough points, they might not run the other 2 nights, so. Grab my mouse. I also just realized this is capturing my mouse. I should get rid of that. Oh, do it once we're in the session. I must have forgotten to change it for this one. I know I have it for other ones. It's gonna go up in a second. The servers are struggling. There it goes. It's starting now. Servers had a moment. All right, let's see what happens here. Who are we stuck with? Da, da, da. Names I know. I recognize Overmare. Jamie Gardner's in here. He's chill. I am the 4 car. Oh boy. Matt Hinkle, I recognize the name of. I know Mel Dunn. Nick Toller, I recognize. Guy White was in the Nationals with me, so I recognize him. All right, so there's some names we know in here. Okay, wow, this is going to be interesting. What is the track looking like right now? Ooh, the track is bumpy. You were right on the dot. Home in chat. Is it exactly 4K SOF? Right on the dot. I figured it'd be around that. I actually thought it'd be a little higher, but because I ended up being one of the higher numbers, it wasn't.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
I was expecting it to be like 5K, but... eh. I mean, if I do a little bit of grinding of iRating throughout the next couple weeks, I might make a higher split. I might have to do a little bit of grinding. I did see the 305s are at Peevely this week, so I might try that, see if I can gain anything from it. Okay. Rear end going really weird there.
Car outside, clear.
Oh, sorry. Shit. Alright. Pull me out of the car thing. Onto the key set. Out we go.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
That felt bad. It was. Oh, Lord.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna have our work cut out for us. That wasn't well. Well, put the race set on. I think I'm gonna preemptively... Oh, the restrictor's already down a little bit on the race set. Well, I'll put it down a couple more clicks. I'm going to preemptively put the restrictor on a decent bit. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're really going to have our work cut out for us. This isn't looking like it's going to be a very good points night, but we'll see. I'm actually kind of glad I'm in this split. I can't imagine how far off I would have been in the split above this. Well, now I get to wait for everyone. Maybe I shouldn't have slow rolled the first lap, but I don't know. Or I should have gone a little faster to actually get the tires burnt in a little more, I guess. I don't know. What's your SOF? It is exactly 4K. At least that's what my overlay was saying there. So we've got our work cut out for us. We're waiting on someone, I guess, who doesn't want to qualify. Never mind. Never mind, right as I say that. They're shy, more like they were watching where everyone else was running. I mean, I can't complain. There are people who complain about that, but honestly, like, it's fine. All right, well, we're rolling off 16th. So basically, goal for this is to keep our nose clean. Put in the extra click of fuel so that I know I'll make it. Yep.
Line up on
Fuel
the
thing
outside.
somewhere should be
Closed.
good,
Pit
so
road
that's
is
good.
closed.
What do you normally run sprints? I used to be a sprint car main, and then I kind of got in. Who done your car? My car for the sprint car is actually made by me, based on liveries that were done for me for my other main car. If I just give you this real quick, if I could type, that'd be nice. There you are. My this car I made, but most of my other liveries were done by Kagaya Designs. Very talented designer and very fun to work with. So that's where the overlay pattern, you can see the kind of effect on the front of my car here. That's where that came from. He sent me that today. But yeah, I used to be a dirt oval main because dirt oval is kind of why I got into iRacing. And then over the years, my interest did kind of shift in terms of iRacing. So nowadays, most of what I run is actually stuff like the IndyCar and some of the open wheel stuff on pavement. But I do still dip my toes back into the sprint cars every now and again. I was running the 410 Sprint Tour that they were doing this year, but then after a while I kind of got burnt out on it and stopped running it. I think I ran like the first few months of it though. But yeah, in general, when it comes to like when we will be streaming more consistently in the future, most of what you'll probably see from me is stuff like the IndyCar.
About to go green. Stay focused.
All right. See how this goes.
Green flag. Green flag. set your fastest lap of the session. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car inside. Clear. Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear.
Well,
Inside. You've got wheel damage. Clear inside. Clear.
I had nothing I could do there.
That aero damage is probably slowing you
shit.
a lot. Caution. Yellow flag. Line up. Single file. Closed. Pit road is closed. Past the 6 car. Past the 8 car.
Yeah, there was not really anything I could do there.
You've got wheel damage. You've got damage in various places. That aero damage is probably slowing you a lot. Pit road is now open. Past the 8 car. One lap to green.
Well, let's see how this goes. Probably not well, because this thing is fucked, but we'll keep it on track and see what we can get out of it. See what we can salvage.
Get ready, going green. Green flag, green flag. Car inside, you're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear inside, 2 wide. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 6 car, past the 15 car, past the 15 car. Past the 6 car, past the 16 car, past the 12 car. Past the 8 car. Catch the 11 car. Pit road's open. One to go, next time by. Past the 5 car. About to go green, stay focused. Green, green, green. Outside, clear high. Outside, clear up top. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now past the 16 car.
Cautions breed cautions, am I right, guys? Jeez. We almost have the race green. Yeah, I mean, the car's
Pit road
pretty
is now open.
junked, so really this is just attrition for me. I don't think we're really getting much out of the night, but it's a good... Mainly the reason I'm staying out at this point is just to get some notes on what the track's gonna do as the race goes. See what lines are good and what lines aren't. Yeah, Eva, that's kind of usually how it is. Like, when the group goes green for a while, it's really good, and then cautions breed cautions. Because then people get overzealous when everyone's all packed up again. What is this guy doing? Tyler, hit gas. Maybe he's showing his displeasure with me on voice chat or something, I don't know.
One lap to green.
Alright. Now we get to go back to green. Again. As the famous quote said, 1 to green, 2 to yellow. That's what it feels like at this point.
Get ready, going green. Green flag, green flag.
Okay. I don't feel like you need to ran over me there, but sure.
Outside, clear. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Outside, clear.
Trouble.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Catch the 1 car.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the race now, guys. We're making progress. Slowly. Ugh. Man, that's another guy who just, like,
Pit road's
absolutely ate it, so that's good for me. This person in front of me's got a David Gravel style number on his car. Joe Mugford is creaming somewhere because of that. You know, fair, Kawhi. Fair. Well, at least now I'm basically
One
at
to
the
go.
back of the
Next time
line,
by.
so I shouldn't have any people almost running over me on the start this time, I hope. Yeah, Peyton Overmeyer's fully out.
Past the 14 car.
I think that person's out, so...
Get ready, going green. Green flag, green flag. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear high.
This thing is, it's not fun to drive right now. Ugh. Like, when you get the damage, like whatever I have right now, I'm assuming it's something with the front axle. It gets this kind of weird snap it'll get. And it's really annoying to drive.
Caution, yellow flag. They want
yellow.
you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Past the pace car, catch up, 7 car.
Oop, hit the wall. Up, well, it's for that person. Huh. It's normal for top split to not equal top skill. This isn't even top split, man. This is probably third or fourth split. And this is how bad it is. That's why it's as
The
bad
pit
as it
road
is.
is now open.
Yeah, Eva, that's kind of how it's been
Catch up,
since the
1
incident.
car.
Just like, if I, you know, finish, we're good. This caution kind of saved me. Because I probably would have gotten lapped if it wasn't for it. Alright, restart with 2 to go. What could go wrong? Except everything. My favorite thing about having iOverlay with the live timing is seeing the timing absolutely suffer with cautions on dirt oval and the positions just change everywhere.
1 left to green.
We got one person coming out of the pits, so... Someone on the same lap as me?
Past the 14 car.
Uh-oh, what are we doing? Gang. That person is on the same lap as me, darn. Oh, that's Hinkle, though. He's been kind of slow, so...
Past the 19 car. About to go green, stay focused. Green, green, green. White flag, stay smooth.
Well, B12, I mean, despite everything that happened, I still finished
Alright,
higher
there's
up than I
checkered flag.
started. So I'll take that. I'd say that's a win, given the situation I put myself in with that qualifying lap. Definitely could have been a hell of a lot more, but we've got we've got 2 more nights to
Pit
see what
box is early,
happens.
be ready.
Let's go play a game of Was Alex the Idiot? So what was the damage like? Oh, okay, it wasn't even the front axle, it was the top wing was all crooked on the side. That's what was really doing me in with that weird snap. The front axle was actually mostly okay. Oh, I see, the rear was messed up. Yeah, you can see the right rear is towed out a bit. That was what the big problem was there. Let's find this lap. I think it's actually the next one. Yeah. Okay, so the two in front get into each other, and then he. Yeah, it's a hard situation for me there. Like, I could have lifted more because I had way more room behind me than I thought, I think is what I should have done there. But, like, I couldn't go to the bottom to avoid because there's a car there already, and I would have gotten killed. And then it kind of just net codes me around. And then, yeah, Hinkle had nowhere to go. But yeah, I could have been a little more eager to lift there when I saw what was happening, is what I'd say. But in the end, that first run as a whole was really good. Like, I was motoring for a while there. Because, like, I get around Hinkle eventually. Yeah, I get around him on the outside here. Because he tries to slide me, and I'm just like, no can do, sir. So, yeah, that was a good run to give me hope. I will save this. Do that, so we have that. Let's see, I probably just lost a bunch of iRating, though, which sucks. Oh, actually, I only lost 18. That's not too bad. Oh gosh, to put into perspective how crazy the pro qualifying is for this, I was actually wrong. I am over 4K iRating, and I was in 7th split of 12. That's insane. Like, I thought I'd be like 4th split or something. No, I'm in 7th. That's wild. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see though. Is anyone live? Ooh, actually, I think we've got a couple options if we do want to raid someone right now, which is kind of the place we're at. So give me a second to get everything all sorted here. I actually have to figure out how you raid someone because I've never done this. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, we got a couple people here. So, I'm going to kind of. No, I can do it on the Twitch thing, which is what I'm doing. We're fine. I have two monitors for that. I think, since it's more fitting given where we're going, I am going to send you. I am going to send you all over to good friend of mine and friend of the channel, Radiant Blues, Christian. If you're around in like the i5G fan community, I know he's also around in Arrows community and stuff. He's a really cool dude, and he is running some sort of stock car at Dover. It looks like from the tiny preview I can see. So thank you to everyone for showing up. This is honestly a lot more people than I expected for my first time live. I was not expecting this. Especially getting some people who were kind of more randoms that weren't people I already knew. That was really cool. And it seems everything worked fine. So that means we're basically, yeah, we should be good. We'll be back tomorrow evening, same time, for the same exact thing again. And then we'll do the same thing Thursday, and we'll see what happens from there if I make it or not. Given that I'm in seventh split, probably not. But thank you to everyone for showing up. As Nightbot said there, exclamation mark B Sky. You can follow me there to get various stuff. You can also follow me on or subscribe to me on YouTube. This VOD will be going up there eventually. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow once I figure it out. And we'll be back tomorrow night. So I'm gonna send you over to oh, thank you. Thank you, Eva, for the follow. The buzzer beater there, as I'm gonna start the raid here. Yeah, we will raid. I will send you over to Radiant Blues. So yeah, thank you everyone for showing up tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow night.